I think Venezuela is a communist country, like Russia and China.
Right.
I'm living in Vietnam now, and this is a communist country also.
I lived in Nicaragua for 13 years, and Nicaragua is safe.
Yeah, Vietnam is pretty safe. I was like wondering, like here, there's no homeless people.
Like in Central America, if you go to Nicaragua, you wouldn't see like a lot of drug addicts and stuff. If you go across the border to Costa Rica, 150,000 Americans living there. Dude, every city, every town has a crack problem. Every single town in Costa Rica. So Trinidad has like anywhere from 40,000 to 100,000 Venezuelans living here
That's
in
a
an
lot.
island of like 1.2, 1.3 million Trinidadians, to the point where the girl that cleaned my house today, she was Venezuelan, right? And this was not like that when I was a kid. But it's like a lot of the Venezuelans that live in Trinidad are like, yeah, Trump, go get rid of Maduro, blah, 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 blah. But then the Trinidadians are like, it's a war. Like, this
Yeah,
is
that's
not
a
a
war.
joke. And Maduro is controlling the most oil on earth. So he's not going anywhere. Like, he's not going to like go to Russia or something. Like, they have all the oil. He would die there.
And I think Venezuela is a communist country, like Russia and China.
Right,
Is it?
right. They don't call themselves communists, and I'm saying it like that because I lived in Nicaragua for 13 years, and like my son is Nicaraguan. Like I speak Spanish, and I even understand like the words that the media in Spanish uses compared to the words that they use in English is very
Okay, I'm living in Vietnam now, and this is a communist country also.
right. So you'll understand there's certain things in those societies that you just have to respect.
It's not that different, but like it's like kind of different way to do it than our on the West, like the capitalism more.
Right.
But it's just a different way. But if you respect that, there's nothing like.
Right. Like I lived in Nicaragua for 13 years and Nicaragua is safe.
Yeah, Vietnam is pretty safe. I was like wondering, like here, there's no homeless people, and if I'm going in Canada, it's like supposed to be a rich country, and there's so
Right.
much homeless. And here, like,
Ah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because Nicaragua is supposedly it is like the second poorest country in the hemisphere, but they
yeah,
don't really have a homeless. It's weird. It's very different.
yeah. The life quality might be like more harder, but I mean, like when you're looking at the people, like there's no people like with drug addiction, homeless in the street, like people
Right,
like
right.
so. Yeah, they have less money, but not the same issue, like different problem, I
Yeah,
guess.
like in Central America, if you go to Nicaragua, you wouldn't see like a lot of drug addicts and stuff. If you go across the border to Costa Rica, which is
Yeah.
like pura vida, 150,000 Americans living there. Dude, every city, every town has a crack problem. Every single town in Costa Rica.
Crazy. That's crazy about the West. That's crazy. Like here in Canada, like Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, it's bad. Things are going bad there. Like
It's strange. It's a very strange. Like I lived in the US, like I lived in Baltimore 2001 to 2005, right? I lived in Miami, I lived in Texas, I lived in Edmonton, in Canada, right?
so you moved a lot.
Right. I
That's
moved a lot. But back in 2001 in like Baltimore, you just saw the beginning of the problem with like heroin. But now it's so much worse.
now it's worse, like fentanyl and like everything. And when I grew up, like I was going to school, and for me it was normal to see like homeless people. And then I went to travel, and I was like, damn, there's no homeless people like everywhere around the world. And I thought like those countries like in Southeast Asia were poorer, but like they have super good like infrastructure system. If you're going to Thailand, like it's super developed, like there's SkyTrain, there's metro. So I was like, okay, maybe like Canada isn't that like rich, and Southeast Asia aren't that, like that poor. Like
Right. It's different values, and it's
yeah,
weird what's happening in the West now is really scary. I don't know. It's almost like it's not real.
yeah. I'm watching like a guy video. Is a YouTuber, it's Kurt Kaz, and he's doing many city in Europe and he's traveling, and like see the state of those cities. It is so bad. Like you went to Germany, London, like France, and things are going bad there.
Right. Yeah. So whoever saw this video, this is just Mark and Olivier talking about Trinidad America and communism and capitalism and homelessness. So I might actually post this video on my YouTube channel because so like and
Okay.
subscribe, and that might be interesting. So let me end this video and let's go talk about dropshipping.